There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna
Perfect, 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 perfect.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Chaguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
It's a brand new year and Volts Imports and Distribution Limited. We carry all major brands, Samsung, Apple, Acer and much more at unbelievable prices. Free giveaways with every purchase. Visit us at Upper Level Centre City Mall Chaguanas or call 480-6666. Our well-informed staff is here to help you find the perfect gift for every application. Laptops and tablets are available. Come shop in style. We guarantee our prices will shock you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We just had a little technical glitch. Apparently, while I was putting on my jacket, I pulled my my cord on and it went off. So realizing, so it's my fault. You know, sometimes I'm in a rush. All those of you who are locked on online, especially good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at us on Facebook, on YouTube. Remember, those of you on Facebook, if you want to get breaking news, just keep liking my page, I.A.N Allen fan page. Just go to I.A.N Allen fan page, I.A.N Allen fan page. I think I have approximately maybe 400 and something thousand persons, could be more, almost 500,000 persons following Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll today is 15. I have a very long rundown, So I'm going to get down to business really fast, and I'm going to run like a runaway train today. I'm going to run like a runaway train. Police said they were acting for the public safety at TYRICO Bay on Sunday, while persons think that police action was an attempt to cram their style of many trainees who got to the beach to relax and lime. All right, I don't know if there's a video that we have. If there's an image or something like that, we are having some technical problems. Okay, there's a shot at the TYRICO beach. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, a routine exercise was conducted on North Coast, limiting the numbers of cars allowed in the car park near beaches, restricting parking on the North Coast Road and directing traffic during a road block early on Sunday. Police stand guard at the entrance to TYRICO Beach to prevent drivers from making their cars onto the beach, as it was closed to traffic on Sunday to prevent overcrowding. Police said the beach restrictions were against car traffic. No visitors. Beachgoers were allowed to go to the beach like TYRICO and Maracas, but were not allowed to park on the beach. The measure came after last Sunday when a massive crowd gathered at TYRICO Beach. Remember this crowd that we had last Sunday, huh? And then there are a lot of people, and how could somebody park elsewhere? You know, sometimes you ask, well, who really run? If there's children running this country, you close down the bars, you close down Ricora, but you tell people, here, the beach is open from 6 in the morning to 6 in the night. What you expect? Imagine once you come to the North Coast, once the car park is full, they're turning away people. You can't do that. You can't do that. You really cannot do that. It's obvious nobody going to park their car because they have people break into your cars and whatnot. But didn't the Prime Minister come out and tell you, well, I opened the beach, and I predicted that. I tell you, hundreds and hundreds of thousands of people will flock the nation's beaches and have a good time. And it's something that, because, you know, you ask yourself, what really going on in this country? You know, but if I tell you something, yeah, you know, clubs and things in Port of Spain open as usual. Clubs in Port of Spain open as usual. Alcohol being served as usual. As usual. Prominent clubs where the 1% lime open as usual. Rum flowing. Everything flowing as usual. But when you leave the lighthouse, they want to come and charge you in Arima. They want to come and charge you in Chandelier Hall. They want to come and, you know, give you a ticket and whatnot. But some of you, when you have time, make your way down to Port of Spain in some of these big clubs, these big-time clubs, and you will realize it's normal action, normal thing. It's just unfair. It is very, very unfair. Very unfair, very, very unfair. And I'm very hurt about it, very, very hurt. I am saddened about it. I am really, really saddened about it. Really saddened about it. Really saddened about it. Ladies and gentlemen, so you're telling people go to the beaches, but now you want to charge them. Oh God, come now, say what you want now, say what's going on now. You have to open up the place, open up the bars, because I want to ask you something. How buying tongue open normal? How all them high-end clubs in tongue partying normal? How? I want to ask you that how. And I can tell you how now. I can tell you because I know what I saw. I was there. And it's just sad. And some of you might say, well, that is normal. That could never be normal. What good for the people in town? Good for the people in Chandelier Hall. What good for the people in town? Good for the people down Arima, down Sandy Grande, down Superior Street, down San Fernando. It's good for them. What good for town? Good for all. Rowley, you cannot allow tongue to be pumping like that. Pumping in the club, selling alcohol. And when you go to a restaurant, you can't even get as much as a shandy. People scared. You cannot do that. A stone throw away from prominent places, government places. These clubs are located and nothing is being done. It is the worst. It is sad. The 1% family on one side, all the blonde hairs, all the Caucasian people, all the white people, as they say, everybody on one side having a good time. More at everything, champagne, the works, people buzzing, partying, birthdays celebrating, normal. But when you come out and you come out and you go in a little bar somewhere out the road, they want to shut you down. Rowley, what is good for Port of Spain is good for everybody. You're gone by flirt bar and you're shut down. But what flirt and them have to do is to go down in town and see how things pumping and let people go with cameras and take out pictures and circle it on the media. That is what you need to do. Because what good for the 1%, good for the 99? I tell you, listen, if we don't get up and stand up for our rights, it is really something, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, 7 persons were shot and killed over the weekend. Mova, Princestown, Darby, Santa Flora, Laventille, and 2 in Freeport. We had 4 on Sunday and 3 on Saturday. So that 4 murders on Sunday and 3 on Saturday. So I'm going to take you straight to Sunday. Let me take you to Sunday. 38-year-old U.S. national was shot dead in Mova on Sunday night. Hassan Sanchez of Granado Street, Sawmill Avenue was shot and killed on Sunday, 17th of January. Sanchez was in the backyard of his home when around 10:45 p.m. when he was shot several times. His relatives heard the gunshot and found him bleeding on the ground. Investigators from the Homicide Bureau of Investigation Region 2 are continuing their investigation. So ladies and gentlemen, out of the 7, you know about 1. This is 1 in Mova. The second one, a man was reportedly warned by police about harassing his ex-girlfriend. He was shot and killed 2 hours after in Princestown. After police warned him, somebody shoot him. 23-year-old Christian Nanan, a.k.a. Cokes, of Princestown was gunned down in Sudat Avenue on Sunday, the 17th of January. Around 9 p.m., 9:10 p.m., Nanan was lying with 2 friends near the roadway when a man wearing a mask and a hoodie walked up to him and pulled out a gun and shot him several times. An assailant then jumped into the car and escaped. Nanan was taken to the Princestown Health Facility where he was being treated. Now, he was warned from harassing his ex-girlfriend. So that's a kind of interesting thing, yeah? After that, and apparently he had a protection order and he broke the protection order. And police warned him, yeah, they warned him. What a coincidence. He was gone down 2 hours after. So far you know about 2 on Sunday. The third one, before I take the break, so Sunday had 3 murders. The third one, police have continued their inquiries into the murder of a 30-year-old Toko man in Dabadi on Sunday night. Jerome Phillip of Paria Road was shot and killed at Mahabir Lane on Sunday, the 18th of January. At about 6:35 p.m., Philip just left his friend's house and was standing on the road when he was approached by a man in black. Several explosions were heard and the suspect was seen fleeing the scene. Philip was found in a pool of blood on the road. Maloney CID went to the scene with a district medical officer who declared Philip dead. So ladies and gentlemen, so just to let you know, we had 3 murders on Sunday. Let me just take you back. A 38-year-old national was shot dead in Mova on Sunday night. He's been identified as Hassan Sanchez. Look a photograph of him. All right, Hassan Sanchez. All right, the second person, Christian Nanan, a.k.a. Cokes of Princestown. He was warned about a protection order, harassing his girlfriend and whatnot, his ex-girlfriend. 2 hours after he was shot dead. That's the second murder for Sunday. The third murder on Sunday, Jerome Phillip from Toko. He was in Dabadi and he was shot dead at Mahabir Lane. Okay, so we had 3 murders on Sunday. We're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Perfect, 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 perfect.
RDK Welding and Fabricating is the best choice for doors, windows, handrails and much more. Any intricate design, the highest grade material at an affordable price. 20% discount on any purchase from our mobile display unit. Visit us in Shiguanas at the Diwali Nagar site or 198 SS Erin Road or speak to our sales rep. RDK Welding and Fabricating Limited, the king in fabricating.
It's a brand new year, and Volt Imports and Distribution Limited. We carry all major brands, Samsung, Apple, A.S.A. and much more at unbelievable prices. Free giveaways with every purchase. Visit us at Upper Level Centre City Mall, Shiguanas, or call 480-6666. Our well-informed staff is here to help you find the perfect gift for every application. Laptops and tablets are available. Come shop in style. We guarantee our prices will shock you.
Custom canopies and coverings. Don't let the rain or sun stress you out. At Custom Canopies and Coverings, we fabricate, install and refurbish all types of residential and commercial awnings. Custom Canopies and Coverings has a team of experts who are certified and qualified in the installation and fabrication of awnings. We provide professional 24-hour service at competitive prices. Call us in Trinidad at 293-6142 or 463-7429 or in Tobago at 282-1068 for a free quotation or site visit. Installation anywhere in Trinidad and Tobago. O Snacks has set the bar with our dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars, double nut,
irresistibly sweet and salty with almonds, peanuts, and dark chocolate. Double chocolate, a true chocolate lover's delight with 100% Trinidadian cocoa. Our bars are wholesome and delicious. They combine the best of nature in every bite. Go on, try them. O Snacks dark chocolate dipped chewy granola bars. Healthy never tasted this good.
Arangwa's Alignment Center specializes in computerized alignment and balancing tire sales and service, new and foreign used tires, repairs on all sizes. We do diagnostic scan for all makes of vehicles, oil and filter change. Located at Rambuju Street, Arangwa's. Call 675-6713 or 751-4346.
New Eyewear presents its luxury eyewear collection. Come and see some of the biggest brands in the eyewear industry. Versace, Nike, Nine West, Coach, Michael Kors, Ray-Ban, and much more. Get great specials and promos every day. Pre-selected frame with special brand purchases. Get digital customized lenses with nanofilm anti-glare coatings and transition lenses. Situated at 91D Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas. Call 672-5052 or 390-3196. Conditions apply.
Nestled in the trove of Matura Singh Trace lies the awe-inspiring Serenity Hills Palace, boasting of the most relaxing staycation Trinidad has to offer. This is paradise as it was meant to be. The most romantic rooms, calmest pools, accompanied by our expansive outdoor decks. Stay with a friend or up to 10. We cater for all events. WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 for inquiries and bookings.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Here's what to do. You've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash it. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster. Nothing works faster.
I made a little mistake there. 4 murders on Sunday. So I'm just going, so remember Sunday, we had the U.S. national that was shot dead in Move on Sunday night, Hassan Sanchez, all right, of Granado Street, Sawmill Avenue, shot dead. On Sunday again, we had Christian Nanan from Princestown. He was harassing his ex-girlfriend. It was won by police 2 hours after he was found dead. Also, 30-year-old man from Toko, he's been identified as Jerome Phillip. And also, let me take you to Santa Flora, right? This is what I didn't mention to you. Santa Flora man was shot and killed and broad daylight near his home on Sunday. 47-year-old Trevor Hospitalis was gunned down along SS Erin Road on Sunday, the 17th of January. Around 11 a.m., residents said the killer, wearing a hoodie and mask, came out of a silver car near Jacobs Settlement No. 1. He walked to an abandoned shack across the road and asked Hospitalis' son for him. The unsuspecting son responded, he's somewhere down the road. As Hospitalis reached the shack, the killer who was waiting began shooting Hospitalis. Hospitalis attempted to run away, but he made a short distance away. In fact, before he died, he kept saying, I ain't do nothing, boy, I ain't do nothing. All right, so that's 4 murders. That's 4 murders we had for Sunday. Just imagine that, yeah? 4 murders. Open up the lines to me, please. As you can see, the CSI on the team. We want to say also, hats off to our camera crew who were able to be on every scene, day and night over the weekend. It's just to make sure and bring the news to you. And always remember something. When you have content, you have viewership. And when you have viewership, you have ads. Nobody could understand it better than me. So again, the camera crew, they were out in Santa Flora. So you see everybody watching and whatnot. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, caller.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
I and you meet in Cuba with the gun for ID card, and I run up and I hug you. I said, go look here, look here. And Steve Baba was there too. So I embrace you.
That is about 2 years ago?
Yes, sir. And I tried to get you 2 years ago.
Yeah, because I remember something with my ID card. I don't know, I couldn't. Yeah. But oh, yes.
I tried to get you since then to know I know get you, you know.
Wow.
In Jesus' name, I know get you. And I embrace you. I say, hey, look here, and I run up and I hug you up. Up to now, I have that touch. God bless we.
Thank you again, and God bless you too.
Thank you.
Amen. But he come good, he didn't ask for nothing. Sylvan Gold, have I not, yes? Also, ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to you see again everything there, you know, you can see everything. To Saturday now, where we had 3 murders. An elderly man and his son on Saturday. This is when I went live. Live on, you know, that is why we always have a team here and equipment to go live. In fact, I really didn't work with my stuff, and I decided to take out my phone and go live just for some of you who are, well, majority of you who are on Facebook. And you're going to see, we're going to push this, my Facebook and my YouTube channel. Make sure, so when we go live, you'll be able to get it. Make sure you like our page, huh? An elderly man and his son were discovered dead in Freeport on Sunday. 71-year-old Moed Hussein, a.k.a. Uncle Figures, a taxi driver, and his son, 41-year-old Navi Hussein, was gunned down in Las Jobas Road, Chickland Village on Saturday around 11 a.m. when a friend went to Hussein's home to collect Zaboka plants. He found the men dead with gunshot wounds to their head and their hands bonded behind their back. He contacted Freeport police, who responded and cordoned off the area. A relative said the entire house was ransacked. Now, we don't know if this is this is the car that they found. This is his car. All right, this is his car, Uncle Figures' car. Figures is a known person in the Chickland area. This is the car he normally drives taxi with and whatnot. So they found it. I think that's his car. Or that was some relative car. But somebody tells me he drives a Civic, you know. They took a family car that was parked up. Also, ladies and gentlemen, so apparently this car was at the house when it happened. Right. And so I was at the house when it happened, with everybody. Where father and son was found dead. Apparently, this incident took place a couple days ago, and what we are hearing is that these bodies, when they were discovered at a state of decomposition. The father has been identified as Mohib Hussein, age 71, and son Navi Hussein, age 41. This is just some information I have on my phone here. Around 11, this is what I have so far. Around 11 midday, today Saturday, Michael Harry, age 37, number 22 Lala Road, or he went to check on his friends at Las Jobas Road, Chickland Village, Freeport, and discovered them lying motionless with their hands tied behind their backs. Apparent gunshot wounds to the head. Deceased are father and son. They've both been identified. Father has been identified as Mohid Hussein, age 71, and Navi Hussein, age 41. Now, details are still sketched, but as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, you have a lot of police officers here. You have the CSI. Well, they're still inside trying to see, you know, maybe gather whatever evidence they can get. But you have officials from inside. You have a lot of the residents who came out, and just a lot of people are very, very. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is Santa Flora. Also, that is Chickland. And police, and remember, we had 3 murders on Saturday. Police are investigating the murder of a 32-year-old man who was found dead in Laventille on Saturday. Kurt Williams of Wharton Street was gunned down along Thomasin Street on Saturday. William was found along the roadway around 8:30 a.m. after a report of loud explosions in the area. So this is just the area here. A man identified as Kurt, this is Laventil. Thomasine Street in Laventil. Also, on Saturday, a man is currently warded in a serious condition at Mount Hope after an attempt was made on his life in Kunupe on Saturday. 20-year-old from Kunupe had his throat slashed during an argument at Selina Avenue on Saturday. Police said that about 8:30 a.m. the victim was lying with some friends and family when an argument broke out over a bottle of wine. It quickly escalated, following which the suspect pulled out a knife from his pocket and slashed the victim across his throat. This is Selina Avenue in Kunupe. And in an attempt to flee the scene, the suspect came into contact with a moving vehicle and was knocked down, sustaining injuries. So apparently when he made an attempt to run out, the man who do this slashing, he got knocked down. But he's alive. Also, an Arima man is in critical condition at Eric Williams Medical Science Complex, Mount Hope, after he was shot and his home set on fire on Saturday. Larry Small of Riverside Extension, Unityville, Darwell Gardens was shot in the chest on Saturday. He's been identified as Larry Small of Riverside Extension, Unityville. Critical at hospital. Around 3 a.m., Small was taken to the Arima facility by a neighbor. The doctor told police that the man was shot in the right side of his chest and left upper abdomen. Also, a 38-year-old man is warded at Sandy Grande Hospital following a confrontation with a neighbor in Mayaru on Saturday. The victim told police he had an argument with a man from Radix Village when the man pulled out a cutlass and dealt him several chops about the body. The suspect then fled the scene. Residents notified the police and paramedics, and he was taken to Mayaru Hospital where he was treated before being transferred to Sandy Grande. So, confrontation with his neighbor. Also, 2 men were arrested after police responded to a report of suspicious persons at the compound of a gym in Marval this morning. Garnet Stapleton and Jefferson Gabriel, both of Silas, were charged for possession of housebreaking implements and unlawful possession this morning. At around 2 a.m., Woman Acting Corporal Jones and PC Barcelo of the St. Clair Police Station proceeded to the said gym where, upon arrival, the officers observed 2 male suspects on the compound in possession of a roll of wire each and bolt cutters. What are you doing with that by the people gym there over the morning? You can tell me what them doing there? Jefferson Gabriel and Garnet Stapleton. Hats off to the acting corporal, woman corporal, Corporal Jones, and PC Barcelo. You all did well. You all did well from St. Clair Police Station. Also, a Chinese supermarket in Port of Spain, in Point Fortin, Surrey, was robbed on Sunday night. 2 men, 2 armed cutlasses entered the supermarket in Point Fortin and announced a robbery on Sunday night. Watch this. Around 7:50, the 3 men entered the establishment and robbed them for a quantity of cash, alcohol, and cigarettes. Watch, normal. Watch, normal. Normal. Watch them. But the Chinese should have Lego some shots on them, boy. Watch the entrance now, man. Watch the entrance. No, there's an entrance by the door. Normal. Watch them. Watch he ponging thing. Watch. He ponging. They just take it back again. What, just take it back? What, just one real madman thing with you, know? Watch. He ponging up. Bad cameras. Not a watch. Watch he ponging up what? Hey, hold up. And his cutlass in the hand and watch. Anybody from that area, let me know what's going on now. Anybody from that area, let me know what's going on. Them looking like fellas from around. They're looking like fellas from our wrong. Them looking like fellas from our wrong. Them looking like fellas from our wrong. They're looking like fellas from our wrong. Just get from the point 14 area. They look like fellas from our wrong. Just go back to the entrance. When they walk in, look at them and look at them well. Somebody must know their clothes, their, you know. Watch. Normal thing with you now, watch. Play it out. Well, let me see what you're taking up, watch. Normal thing. All rise, watch. Boy, you should get blast, boy. Why one man with our fires, like other gate in Chancellor? What, this one jumping over somebody should... He know what to take. I tell you, Kobo can't sponge cake, you know. He know what rum to take. He know what, he know a Bailey's. Look, he jump back, watch, Tusty man thing. He know, he had the money he looking for. Give me a drink there. Boy, watch me. Hey, boy, watch me. The right person wasn't there, boy. Take a cigarette, take a pack of cigarette. Boy, real Mickey Mouse thing, boy. Now, I like this one. Watch him now. He knocking table, boom. You reach. He know wait to jump, watch. And watch them. Way, boy. You know what to take, watch. I'm shopping. Why didn't I ask the Chinese for 3 pair of slippers one time? Watch, he take a box. Watch, he run back with the money inside. Watch. Just give me a cigarette before I go. Why we don't bounce them, my boy? Look, you leave the butler thing. Very good. You leave the butler thing. You see? Let's take a fast break.
Perfect.
Meet the world's first apple cider vinegar gummy, the Goalie Gummy. Apple cider vinegar has many benefits. Strengthens your immune system, helps manage weight, supports healthy digestion, enhances energy, helps your body detoxify, and more. Vegan, gluten-free, non-GMO, organic. Finally, a delicious way to get all the benefits of apple cider vinegar.
Goalie, exclusively distributed by Civic Distributors. Available at all leading pharmacies nationwide.
The Wellness Center introduces the Superfricator. It instantly removes skin growths and irregularities like skin tags, age spots, ring flesh, and spots from the face and body. Using non-surgical procedures, the Wellness Center can instantly lift the face, bust, arms, and legs, treat psoriasis and dermatitis, remove puffy dark eye circles, double chin, wrinkles, and even restore bold, thinning hair. Call Mrs. Bagan, a qualified medical esthetician with over 30 years of experience, for a microscopic consultation. Call 673-7418.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chiconas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Come on down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams with free frames and a 3-month payment plan with no interest. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we also specialize in contact lens examination. We are located at RRM Plaza on High Street, San Fernando, and 91 Montrose Main Road, Chagonas. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store. Adams Optical.
Sheikleisha Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Sheikleisha Limited, 665-3336.
Here's what to do. You've got to flu responsibly, baby. Sneezing, coughing, got to block it. Dirty hands, you got to wash it. Panadol, you got to pop it. Nothing works faster. Nothing works faster.
We've got elegance, we've got class, we've got swag. At Raquel Moda, we have something to suit every style. The best brands: Robert Graham's men's line, Dolce & Gabbana, Hush Puppies footwear, male and female, and much more. We also have formal dresses, watches, sleepwear, face mask, and jewelry. Call or visit any of our 2 locations, San Juan or C3 Center, San Fernando.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
Perfect.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 20-year-old man from Sealat was arrested and charged by officers of the Port of Spain City Police for larceny yesterday. A woman was at Independence Square in the vicinity of Republic Bank waiting for her boyfriend when a man walked up to her and grabbed her handbag. He ran away. An alarm was raised and a taxi driver who was in the vicinity of gave chase and caught the suspect. So this took place in Independence Square. Also, officers of West End Police Station arrested one man and seized a firearm and ammunition during attempted assault and robbery on Saturday. According to reports, around 8:30 p.m., a man was driving to meet someone he knows to discuss their job. After the meeting, he offered the man a lift, which he accepted. The suspect, seated in the front passenger seat, pulled on the handbrakes and drew a firearm and told the driver to do as he says or else he would be dead. Hey boy, robbery boy, normal thing, you know. Normal thing. Also, residents of Mayaro apprehended a 28-year-old man after a report of a home invasion on Saturday. The victim, a 48-year-old woman, and a 19-year-old daughter were both at their home in Radix Village when they were confronted by 2 armed men around 4 p.m. on Saturday. The suspects announced a hold-up and relieved the victims of their cash and jewelry. They then fled the scene on foot. The victims immediately raised an alarm and their neighbors responded. They saw one of the suspects fleeing the scene and pursued him, and they captured the bandit and notified the police. This happened in Mayaro. Also, 6 monkeys, in fact, PC Jaikaran is continuing the inquiries with respect to the home invasion in Mayaro. Also, 6 monkeys, a gun and armor was seized at Maruga this morning. 2 Venezuelans, 20-year-old and a 46-year-old, along with 2 Trinidadians, a 32-year-old and a 56-year-old, were arrested along Lance-Smithton Road after officers stopped and searched their vehicle and found the monkeys, a gun and ammunition. What? Contraband. During the search of the vehicle, a Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol and 32 rounds of 9mm ammunition were allegedly found. Also, an anti-crime exercise conducted in Laventille by members of the Port of Spain Task Force. Could you just bring back that clip from the guy from Philly City for me, please? That fella called Pump. Just bring back the story for me, please. An anti-crime exercise conducted in Laventille by members of the Port of Spain Task Force led to the seizure of a quantity of marijuana on Sunday. The party of officers received information via Crime Stoppers and went to an abandoned house at Pritzker Lands where they found approximately 1.5 kilos of marijuana. Hats off to these officers. Show their faces. Great guys. You all did well. If we have information, I'll send it to you all too. The exercise, in fact, was a directive of the Commissioner of Police and coordinated by Acting by woman ACP Rodriguez, spearheaded by Senior Superintendent Nobby, ASP Cumberbatch, and supervised by Sergeant Alexander, Corporal Suku, Modest, Thomas, Hoggins, St. Bernard, Duncan, and Woman Corporal Fernando, and other members of the Port of Spain Task Force. So officers, you all did well. Also, police found a quantity of ammunition and marijuana during an ongoing crime dragnet in Arima on Saturday. The exercise was coordinated by Superintendent Edwards, by Inspector Ward, supervised by Acting Sergeant Haynes, and Inspector Blacks, including officers from Arima CID, K9 Unit, Arima Municipal Police, and Northern Division Area East Task Force. They got in fact 1,658 grams of marijuana, also 39 rounds of 9mm ammunition concealed in a black plastic bag. Also, swift work of officers from Besson Street CID led to the arrest of 3 persons and the recovery of several items stolen from the Success Laventel Secondary School. The suspect, ages from 16, 19, and 21, are all from the Laventel community. Around 4:30 a.m., police received a call that unauthorized persons were seen on the school compound. Upon arrival at the premises, they observed 3 male suspects running from the scene. The officers gave chase and detained all 3. Further inquiries led the officers to a nearby location where they recovered several stolen items, including 7 laptops, 1 LED flat screen TV, 1 smart document camera, 2 printers, 2 fans, search protectors, and a quantity of stationery. Team of officers from CID, inclusive of Sergeant Pino, PC Chinpaya, PC Madeira, with assistance from the Port of Spain Task Force. Great work, boy, great work. Also, a 30-year-old Marabella woman was attacked and raped while walking on Saturday morning. The victim told police just after midnight she was walking along John Street in Marabella, where she was approached by a man of African descent who was armed with a cutlass. A man dealt her several blows with the cutlass and took her to the abandoned lot along the same street where he raped her. Around 7:30 a.m., the victim went to the Marabella police station to report the incident, where she was taken to the Princestown District facility where she was medically examined. So we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
Perfect.
Get your hand sanitizers at Crime Watch Studios. Hand sanitizers are vital, ideal for cars, homes, schools, office, and more. Get a gallon for $230, 1.2 liters for $85. Walk-in purchases available. You can find us on Waze or call 225-3250 or our hotline numbers. Your health is your priority.
If you're building or renovating, make RMA Hardware your first, last, and only stop. We have all types of blocks for a steady finish. We've got you covered with our plain and painted roofing galvanized sheets, I-beams, and CNC purlins. Our BRC can be beaten on price or quality. We have decking sheets, TCL cement, and much more, all at affordable prices. So come into our 2 locations, Derrick Road, Chase Village, or Eastern Main Road in Arouca. Call us at 665-9526 or 672-8557.
want to say a special hello to RDK Welding and Fabricating. It's the only choice for manufacturing and fabricating doors, windows, gates. So RDK is back. Also a special hello to Serenity Hills. You know, around this time, you want to book a nice place, just call the number on WhatsApp. There's a number on WhatsApp that you can call, and you could go down to Mathura Singh, Trace, Pinal, the most romantic room, nice pool, nice area. The beautiful ad with Serenity Hills. There's a number on WhatsApp. You can call and book it. I want to say a special hello to Neo Eyewear. They present their luxury eyewear collection. Also, Homeland Marketing, beautiful wrought iron products. You can call them at 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 I.A.N. That's 235-4766 I.A.N. and 235-4283 Gate, Homeland Marketing. I want to say a special hello to them. Also, a special hello to European Day Spa and Beauty Clinic. Also, special hello to Chic Lisha for premium whole wheat flour, soft texture for bread, will make nice bread pastries, doubles, roti, and more. Make sure and look out for your Chic Lisha flour. Want to say a special hello to Tire Clinic. Now it has sale on all Dunlop motorcycle tires. So if you're riding maybe you're a motorbike rider, they have sale on Dunlop motorcycle tires. They're located at Coover, Shagonas, and Pleasant Park. Also, police are searching for a Freeport man after allegations were made against him for sexually assaulting a 6-year-old girl. The 37-year-old mother of Freeport reported to Freeport police that she went to her daughter's. In fact, she sent her daughter to her neighbor's house to deliver some peas. How you can send a 6-year-old girl to deliver peas by your neighbor's house? Let the neighbor come for it. When the 6-year-old girl returned, she allegedly told her mother that the neighbor had touched her private parts while in a bathroom and has also places genitals on her. Send me a picture of the neighbor now. Yeah? Send me a picture of the person of interest, that is all. I'm looking for him. You have a picture? What's up, me on 294 now? Them just make me feel sick now. But who want to send this kind of time sending children with peas and all kind of thing? You see you should get charged and all too? Yeah? It's not serious. You know, in this kind of funny time, people taking up children and people sending children in shop walking and going and buy bread. Little girl going and buy bread and all kind of thing. And sending children to buy cigarettes and all kind of thing. It's a lock up all you. But Paula in the village doing that, them selling cigarettes to any little children who come. My father sent me for a cigarette and beer in brown bag. You send a child for peace. Child come back and say the man touched you next door. That is not a hard case. That'll be somebody from the house. He on the run right now. But you know my number is 29440. And you want everybody to be on the run. What's up, me? Or say Coover man was denied bail when he appeared before a San Fernando magistrate charged with 4 counts of larceny totaling $82,300 last Thursday. Tajmul Mohammed of Santa Clara Road, Prisal, was charged with larceny, sum of $16,000, $13,300, $13,000 and $40,000. The 3 victims reported to the police that between the period 2016 and 2019, the accused led them to believe that he was a licensing officer who could get them repossessed vehicles at a reduced cost. The 4th victim claimed the accused represented himself as a bailiff who was in a position to deliver motor vehicles by a certain date. The victim gave the accused some totaling $82,000. But let me get you all a talk about he went by a girl in Denver. And I know they're watching right now. But you know when you see me, you don't know what time it is. He takes you 40,000, you know. Yeah, he take a girl at 40,000. Good, I know something say bringing on for some car thing and all kind of thing. Was that 40,000, boy? And I tell him, he tell me, well, when he say me, I'm like, I'm give she back she money right now, you know. And you know, he come from a good home, you know, his brothers and them, right? The other brothers and them. I know all his brothers and them from Prisal. They have good jobs and things, you know. I don't know how he just letting on himself, you know. I mean, I wouldn't say where his other siblings work, but they are nice people, really, really good people. He always doing things, dotish thing, to let them down, because his brothers and them not like that. But you see the longest, look at you on Crime Watch today. No shame. It distasteful. I got body money for the woman. Also, you see this thing with this 8 Venezuelan woman. You see that man called Pump? Let me tell you something. Boy, I.A.N, since last year, I going behind this fella from Felicity. Well, he was caught with the 8 Spanish. 8 Spanish, and he was charged. I want somebody to send me a picture. What day it happened? Thursday, where Cedros and Cedros police locked him up. So I don't have anybody from Cedros, but I Pump. That is Pump from Felicity. That is Pump from Felicity. Let me tell you something. You know what Pump and them doing? He making it run 2 times a week on a Wednesday. He going down all Santa Flora, coming back. When he make it run at night, I swear to God, I swear to God, they say he coming, he on the road. I don't know how I drop asleep. Because I wait from 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock. By the time he reach Shagonas, I sleep away. He pass Shagonas. He go down El Socorro, do his thing, and come back Shagonas. And went Petersfield. So he bringing contraband for people in Petersfield and all kind of thing. He bringing things for another set of illegal Spanish all in Felicity. I'm glad. Pump, use the man, boy. Use the man, use the man. Use the man. I tell you, I know, boy. I know. Watch me. Anytime I stay up for somebody, so I said, don't worry. If I don't catch him, somebody will catch him. So see, just police, hats off again. So those of you who want to bring contraband and bring this one and bring that one, you'll get catch. Also, a video circulating on social media showed a man brandishing what appeared to be a firearm on the streets of Sandy Grande. The reason behind the man's action is still unknown. Maybe there's some fake gun or something. He just having a good time. Also, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith and the Police Service Executive have sent their deepest condolences to relatives and colleagues of Police Constable 17573 Jesse Ramrup. On Monday, a police release said 37-year Ramrup went to bed at his home in Rio Claro around 10 p.m. on Sunday. At 6:30 a.m. today, his wife found him unresponsive and he could not be resuscitated. Ramrup was last assigned to Matlat Police Station. Way boy, a young fella like that boy. They say, but they didn't see any, signs of no domestic violence or nothing. But a young boy like that boy, that's what I tell you. See, this police work is a stressful work. Don't kill out yourself. All the boroughs and this one and that one who come and go in public office. You will come and you will go, and public office will remain the same. Will remain the same. I'm telling you. So to the family of Jesse Ramrup, Police Constable, his regimental number is 177573. Accept our sympathy. The last police officer passed away was Acting Inspector Danraj Maraj of Warren Road, Kunopia. Just so Danraj got pain and he died. January the 7th. That was the last police officer. This one gone to sleep, never get up. Jesse Ramrup. So please, officers, don't kill out yourself now. Don't kill out yourself and play no head on show. Your health is your wealth. Your health is your wealth. Also, our CCTV footage captured a hit-and-run incident that occurred at Piaco Village on Sunday. The victim, identified as Trevor Williams, was seen crossing the road when he collided with an oncoming vehicle. The driver of the vehicle, however, was seen driving off from the scene. Unconcerned about the incident, there have been no reports of injury in which Williams sustained thus far or whether he's in a stable condition. Also, Commissioner of Police Gary Griffith is calling for special training for all special branch police officers after he saved one member of his own security detail from drowning at Storby, Tobago on Sunday. Griffith and officer boarded a vessel from a dinghy or about 100 meters from the shoreline when the officer slipped and fell into the ocean. The officer got into difficulty seeing that Griffith was the only person on board. He was forced to jump into the water to keep the officer afloat. Lifeguard stationed at the Strawberry rushed to render assistance, but by the time they arrived, the officer was already safely back. What? Gary is saving drunken people too? Yeah, easy. But so now the commissioner of police is saying that, you know, that there should be special training for police officers in swimming and whatnot. Also, I want to, you know, just highlight just something to you really, really fast. There's a, let me see. CSM 26 coming to the screen near you. Semi-final is on the 30th of Jan. Grand final is 17th, the 13th of February. The biggest artist, the biggest song. Make sure don't miss it. New York, Toronto, Guyana, Trinidad and Tobago. Don't miss. So it's back. CSM 26. Also, I want to say hello to a nice girl who's making donuts. Pretty little donuts. All right, I want to say she left her number as 264-5229. I'll give her a little play. All right, just a little play for nice donuts. Apparently, everybody seems to be talking about these donuts. Pretty little donuts. Her number is 264-5229. Could you do a proper CG bar for me? Let's give her a nice little play, please. And just keep just give her a play because she sent some donuts to me through a friend of mine, and I find that was so nice of her. That was really, really nice of her because her friend and I are good friends. We cool. So she sent it to me, and just want to tell her thanks again from Pretty Little Donuts, 264-5229. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. And remember, don't forget to take your gully. That's what I tell you now. Don't forget to take your gully, apple cider, vinegar, tabs. All right, make sure you get your ad on. You know, ladies and gentlemen, that's so much I wanted to tell you today. So much I wanted to tell you, but I just had to come with the news and give it to you. But this place is a real unfair place, boy. Really unfair. So I want people to go up in town and start a party. Go up on I.A.N. talk. A man bring some drugs to a man in Tinapuna. He gave him money. Well, call me now. Bring me the dance now. I know you're watching. You carry the drugs to the man. And the man pay the money. Well, let me know who's the man. Call me. Call me. You're calling now. Just for you to know that. But I tell you, this place pumping normal in town and normal. Now they want to charge you by the beach. Make you park a mile for somebody to break in your car. It's obvious if you open up the beach, well, you got plenty of people. I ain't hear nothing about the river, boy. Me hear nothing about Cora, boy. I might have to make an appointment to go Cora. I have to make an appointment to go bar. Rum serving in tongue, normal. Johnny Walker, the works, vodka, everything serving in tongue in the bar, and in the clubs, normal. But when you cross the lighthouse, we being treated like dog. We are taken. And I want to tell you something. I don't care who say. This is political. I have been too political. Somebody has to stand up and talk for the people. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Make sure and get your ads on Crime Watch. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. is out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing